All right. Well, thanks for coming, fellas.
Thanks for having us.
Dude, absolutely. we got blessed with using the homie. Shout out to Logan Smith. We're in his home studio today. So the Morning Woods podcast. We're back. I've been on a little hiatus. Fuck yeah, dude. That's hardcore. Dude, that's the sound of the fucking mountains, baby.
We're back.
We're back.
Woo!
We're back.
The sound of the mountains.
This is the best way. Oh my god, it smells like meatloaf in here.
Yeah.
This is the bear you run into in the forest in Kentucky.
Oh no.
Fuck, dude. What did you eat, dude? Jesus Christ.
Eggs.
Oh god.
Sausage. Does it really smell that bad?
Oh, dude, thanks for coming, bro. Dude, some of that Kentucky hospitality.
Yeah.
You bring that over the border with you?
Some of that flavor.
I like that.
Bring
dude.
a little flavor to the
Some
air.
biscuits and gravy for this interview.
Dude, I've never wanted to fucking do a podcast more in my life than right now.
Every time I cross the border, I'm like, I gotta bring some seasoning.
Yeah, dude. I like how you eat it here. Well, you eat it in Kentucky and you digest it.
I bring
in
it
Ohio.
here, yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm like Santa Claus, but for burps.
He's turning it into Skyline chili right now as we speak.
Oh, dude, I take that back home with me.
That's right. You get some Skyline in a brown bag.
Like,
take
hey
it back to
kids,
Kentucky.
you know what they eat up there? Blah, and then I burp it in their face.
That's fucking great, dude.
That's how I treat my kids.
I like that, dog. I'm glad you came. This is fucking fun already, dude.
Dude, hell yeah.
You're bringing the fun. You put the fun in funeral, babe.
Don't be, what's the title of your podcast?
It's the Morning Woods podcast.
Nice.
The Morning Woods, yeah.
Morning Woods.
Morning Woods. It's just a fucking stupid dick joke, you know?
I like it.
Thank you.
I'm old. I don't always have a morning wood anymore.
Yeah.
But it's still,
Well,
it
that's,
happens.
that's why we take the blue chews at night, dude. You take the dark blues. This podcast sponsored by Blue Chew.
Really?
No.
It could be.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of,
Three chewed up kings could sell it well, you know.
That's right.
Get that sponsorship.
That's right. You gotta chew, dude. You ever Blue Chew?
I have taken.
I took one right before we started the episode.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good.
that's how I start my work shifts. Is I take a blue chew.
I like to snort them. I snort them. I'm beyond taking them. I've been taking them for so long. I was like, I'm probably going to be injecting them soon. You know
You
what I mean?
snort a gummy? Is it a gummy?
No, it's like a
pill?
powder. Yeah, like a little blue pill. It tastes like.
Wait, you just
blueberries.
crush up like the Viagra and snort it?
Yeah, dude. Of course. Is
That's
that
pretty cool.
not how you would take it?
I'm not trying to wait for it to kick in, dude. I need to go now.
I need,
It's time to
yeah.
Yeah, bro.
My
Dude,
my
my-
body can't wait for it to digest that.
Yeah, my
thin
eyelids get boners when I do it. It's like great. like great. It goes directly into your face and just like you're like,
Each one of your eyelashes just comes.
yeah. Be funny if we found out that the active ingredient in Blue Chew is also what they put in embalming fluid to stiffen your body. You know what I mean? We're just taking like light doses of embalming fluid.
You just turn your penis into a corpse for a little bit.
Dude, it
Isn't that
basically is.
rigor, isn't that rigor
rigor
mortis?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
why I can't wait to die. My dick's going to get so hard.
Yeah, dude.
It's going to be so hard.
One last ride, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Post. I don't really want to say what I was thinking. But
But, dude, do you wear sunglasses when you have sex? Because I think it would be so fun to be laying next to you after a nice little sesh.
it'd be so fun.
Sorry, I'm just imagining it right now. But,
With my sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Sunglasses are on.
all you're
No,
wearing is
I don't-
sunglasses and New Balance. Like you still have on your sneakers, like the black guys in the porno.
Yeah, I have on my ankle boots still. I just pull my pants
Dude,
down
what?
and it drapes over.
What happened to you, dude? You got hurt?
Too much blue chew.
Dude, my Blue Chew. I can't wait until there's a lawsuit for Blue Chew. Like, did you take Blue Chew between
No.
2008 and 2026?
No, I broke my ankle.
Holy shit! What happened, dude?
I was playing basketball.
Okay. Hard to believe, but go on.
Yeah, I know it is.
His
People are
ankle
like,
broke.
you were moving your body. What? Yeah, I
were you,
could
the
shoot
ball?
around a little bit. I was actually the backboard.
Yeah.
They strapped me up. No,
Got dunked on.
Dude, I got a rebound. First possession, too, dude. So embarrassing. Ruined the mood of probably the whole day for everybody.
For the rest of the
Felt
week.
bad. Really did feel bad. But yeah, I broke. Dude, it was like flopping. Like I broke the fibula.
Fuck, dude.
And then the big bone got Yeah, dislocated.
Just by like moving around.
Yeah,
too
so
quick?
it was like flopping and stuff.
So you basically went for something and you twisted your leg in the play, and then you kind of like fell. Did you fall?
No. Oh yeah, I fell when it happened.
Yeah.
And then I like hit the ground and I like looked down, and it was like it didn't even really hurt, but my left foot was pointing like that way.
So your adrenaline was pumping so hard.
Oh,
You were
dude.
probably like,
I
you
didn't
guys ready
care.
to finish this fucking game?
No, I grabbed it. I was like, it's fine, and I like put it back.
Oh,
And I
shit.
said, "Help me up!" And like Sam, our buddy Sam, and then I was in Austin when it happened. Somebody else helped me up on this side, and then I put weight on it immediately, like just buckled. Oh, it's fucking.
Oh my God.
I almost barfed thinking about it.
God, dude, they get you
Yeah.
on. They get you on some fentanyl pills and shit.
They gave
at
me
the hospital?
fentanyl. They gave me fentanyl in the ambulance,
Yeah.
and it was crazy because they were like, it started to hurt, and I said, "Can I?" It's starting to hurt. Can do you have anything to make it not hurt?
Yeah.
And they said, we have, yeah, they're like, yeah, we'll get you something. And I said, it's just don't give me fentanyl as a joke.
Yeah.
And they said, well, that's all we got. So
Oh God.
I was like, you don't got fucking Tylenol?
No.
Like, nope, just fentanyl. We're sponsored by Austin EMT,
Yeah.
sponsored by fentanyl.
That's the only null that matters around here.
That's right. But it didn't help, really. I couldn't feel it.
It didn't even
It
work.
still really hurt.
Dude.
Yeah, I was like, I'm from the South, dude. You need to up the dosage.
Yeah.
From the mountains, bitch.
We got mountain fentanyl.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
we need 2 hits.
Yeah, well, it was. I've never really done any narcotics, but except for that fentanyl, I think. But it was scary because as soon as he gave me, it was like a pre-dosed sort of injection thing, but it was a mist that went up your nose. It wasn't an injection.
You
It
got
just looked.
fentanyl mist?
I got misted, dude. They
Dude.
squirted fentanyl on me.
That's like some Men in Black shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They squirted fentanyl on me up my nose, and then one guy was like, "How much did you give him?" Like abruptly, like sort of alarmed, said that, and I was like, "Yo!"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, just 50." And they're like, "Oh, that's fine, that's fine." I was like, "All right, guys, let's get it together.
That's crazy.
Don't give me too much fentanyl."
That's crazy. These guys were like, yeah, we got Narcan. It's no
Yeah.
big deal. We
Yeah.
can overdo you a little bit. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
nuts.
they had it ready. But fucking, I dislocated the fucking labia or whatever.
The labia.
Dislocated the labia,
There's a
the
labia.
big bone, the big meaty
That's
one.
not the labia.
It's the labia I dislocated. Yeah, like it was out of the socket. So when they brought me, and finally I got processed and in a room, and they took X-rays, and they were like, "You broke your fibula, and you dislocated your labia." And so they had to give me like a whole bunch of ketamine to set the big bone back,
Yeah.
the labia back. They gave me like a huge syringe of ketamine. I think I remember him saying 80 units, which must be a
I
lot.
heard the doctor say, "God damn."
It was seriously like it was like one of those big syringes, like from Ninja Turtles or something.
Yeah, dude.
It was huge,
Is it
dude.
cartoonish?
Yeah, it was
Syringe?
cartoonish.
Dude, it sounds like you were at a rave.
And I had an IV, and they had on like one of those 24-hour crime shows on the TV, and I was just watching that, and they fucking squirted it in there, and then everything just started to kind of slowly shake.
Were you hallucinating, you think?
Yeah, everything that exists as far as I know of it, all just started becoming part of a giant croissant, and including me.
The Fenty took hold.
Yeah. No, the ketamine, dude.
The
Oh yeah, the ketamine.
And I was crying. I remember the last thing that because everything just starts to not make sense.
Yeah.
And so you're like, I feel like every time I've ever taken any hallucinogens, everything starts to unravel, and so you start to try and hold on to things that you know are real. So like the last thing I saw was my kids, I saw my girlfriend, and then I was doing stand up, and then it all just morphed into this giant croissant.
Holy shit.
It was insane.
I got
And-
chills.
Oh my God. And I woke up and I was crying, and I was like, was I talking about my kids? Because I remembered like really, really talking about my kids, like thinking about them through all of that, through all the deacons, whatever, because it makes you just
Deconstruct
unravels
reality.
you.
It's like a disassociative.
Yeah. But I came out, I was like, was I talking about my kids? And they were like, yes. And I was like, did I say any slurs?
I love to know your deepest, darkest core. You're definitely
I was
racist.
like, yo, dude, yes. And I
They're like, yeah, you said
Look
you
at
called
my
your
shirt.
daughters. Yeah.
They're like, also your doctor's black. You were like, I hope they never.
No,
get one of these
it was in
guys.
Texas, so it was Austin, Texas, a very diverse group.
True.
It was at the University of Texas Medical, the university hospital. So
That's
they had students in there.
Yeah.
And like, do you care? These are our students. And they were like, you wrote for occupation comedian. I was like, yep. and they were like, they said something and made a few jokes, and then I was surprised, but the did I say any slurs really, really like crushed in the room.
Yeah.
There were like 15 people in a really small room. It felt like a big crowd.
That's so funny.
But yeah, man, I was in and out in like 24 hours. So
They give you a surgery and everything? Or
yeah,
just
I had surgery the
major
next
surgery and
morning.
everything? Yeah.
That was
You go
crazy
under
too.
for that?
Yeah. They gave me, I don't know what the fuck they gave me to go under, but they took me upstairs to like the operating area, surgery. And the doctor came by, and then they gave me some medicine, and I just remember getting sleepy, going to sleep, and then coming out of sleep, and it was done. It was all wrapped up. Like I was in a boot. Like they had it all ready to go. And then probably an hour and a half, 2 hours later, I was out eating In-N-Out burger. We went and got hamburgers.
You should have went to Whataburger. I don't know. I feel like if you're,
I don't like Whataburger.
Really?
Not a fan.
Dude, that's all everybody in Austin talked about when I
They're
was
full
down
of
there. I was
shit.
like, where do you guys want to eat? They're like,
It's like everyone's
Whataburger.
obsessed with Whataburger.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It's all they have.
It's
besides Joe Rogan.
They have In-N-Out.
They do have In-N-Out, which it's good. They actually have some choices, but I don't know. I thought it was okay. I thought it was like a high-class Burger King.
The meat tastes like Burger King hamburger, like a Whopper.
Well, even the way it's designed, it's
I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind a Whoppery type burger. It's not. It's very processed, but it just the service is always bad, and they always fuck something up. Every time I've eaten there, something's been kind of wrong.
Yeah.
So that may just be bad service, but
That's true. A lot of people
Shame.
suck, dude. No one wants to do their job anymore.
yeah.
We live in a fucked up society where, like, a lot of the main jobs that people are living and doing to make a living are fucking terrible jobs.
Yeah.
Amazon drivers, fast food workers. Fuck it. It sucks, dude.
Yeah.
It's okay. AI is just gonna streamline everything.
That's what
Yeah.
we hope. That's what we can hope.
We're gonna be like Wall-E or whatever. Everyone's just got like a little floating chair with a TV. It'd be cool.
Yeah, dude. We're like the last we could be the last, like, real humans. For real. The last couple generations.
John was just talking about getting a robot leg earlier today.
Dude,
That's
I would
sick.
be if they were like, we can give you a leg that's a foot. It can do a foot. It can do a snow ski. It can do a wheel. It can do.
They'll give you an Inspector Gadget leg.
Yeah, dude.
It should have attachments.
Yeah. Give me an Inspector Gadget dick too. Like I want
That's what I was thinking.
Swiss Army dick.
keep
Yeah.
my heart and my mind and just give me all mechanical shit. I don't.
Because that's the
care.
thing, dude. Like,
Keep my heart in my mind.
right now, we use like these
Yeah.
upgrades for
Actually,
like.
no, don't give me all new heart and mind too, because I'm not that great a guy.
It's always for medical reasons at first, right?
Yeah.
Where they're like, we're gonna do this leg operation and give you this fucking prosthetic leg because you need it. It's good for you. But eventually, rich people, they start to get their hands on this technology.
Yeah.
It becomes more affordable, and they're like, I mean, dude, I kind of want a robot head. You know what I mean? Like robot dick. I want
Yeah.
a fucking vibrating dick.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Musk is pretty clear about it. He's like, right now we're doing this for like neurosurgery stuff, the Neuralink, help different patients with whatever. He's like, but really, I want to be able to play like Fortnite without a controller and just lay in bed and fucking go Ready Player One and all this shit. It's like,
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the move, bro. Have you guys seen that episode
Yeah.
of Black Mirror with what the fuck is the guy's name? He was in
with the Marvel guy.
the Marvel dude. Have you seen that?
Video games turn him gay. or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the whole point of it, but yes, that does happen. It's super awkward scene. to
Video
watch those
games
dudes
turn him
kiss.
gay.
Have you not seen
Yeah,
that episode?
No,
So-
I watched 3 or 4 of those, and I was like,
It's like a VR
these
thing.
make me feel too bad.
But it's
about
like the
life.
Neuralink VR. It's
Yeah.
like one little pill or something, like a little like needle or something on your, and they put it in their fucking temple, and then they go dark, and then they go into this other reality, and it's it's actually a fighting game. Him and his homie are in like this real life Street Fighter fighting game, but they start fucking. And like he's a girl and then the other guy is a boy, but then they start having sex, bro. And then eventually they meet up in real life and they start kissing.
As boys?
It's so gay.
As the dudes.
It's so gay.
Yeah, it's very funny.
I was really into it too, and then they started hooking up. And I
That's
was like,
funny,
God
dude.
damn it!
That's how gay guys are going to trick. That's good. That's the future of tricking straight guys into having sex.
Yeah.
Is doing an avatar.
In
Yeah.
VR chat.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
dude, I'm sure right now if you go into VR chat, a lot of the little anime girls are just
What's
some
VR
some
chat?
dude.
Is it when you virtual reality?
People get
chat?
into VR and they have like whatever character they want to be, like of any kind that you can upload or whatever. And so like there's probably a lot of just basement dwelling guys in there and they're like, hey, what's up? It's
Yeah,
me."
like the people that are furries and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like once they move on to like the digital marketplace,
Oh,
Digital furry.
The
Yeah,
options
digital
are
furries.
endless.
Yeah. You could be anybody, dude. You could be like a witch from the 1800s.
You could be you can be an alien.
You can legit be an
You
alien.
can be something that's never existed.
Yeah, you could just make up a new species.
I mean, the whole like the endless like I don't know, but I feel like you could do that. Isn't that just what books are?
I don't know.
You're like, what is imagination?
I think it
And
Isn't
was-
that just
what is
what?
the internet?
Isn't AI just like books?
Yeah,
Isn't that what
I don't know.
AI?
I don't know. You're raising a good question.
That's a
guess.
very Tennessee comparison.
They're just
Yeah,
book. I mean, that's what it's a book.
Yeah.
But you're living in it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like more like you know how TVs are
It's like a
TVs
Mark
are like
Twain
windows.
simulation theory.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'll
It's just a novel, and we're all characters.
Well, as long as they keep the original text and don't edit out.
You guys
the
think we
words
came
and
from
all.
something else? Do you think that we came from somewhere else?
like alien
like
experiments.
that, or is this like an act of God, or is this random? What are your thoughts on this whole creation?
I don't know.
I don't know. The
What are we doing here?
Tell me what happens after you die, John.
Yeah, John.
I don't know.
I'm
I
interested in
recently
your
watched
opinion.
Interstellar, so basically I just believe in Interstellar.
I know, right? Like whatever pop culture literature you've read,
Yeah,
last,
yeah,
you
coolest
watched
shit I've
last.
seen.
I'm gonna
Oh,
watch
the most convincing.
2001: Space Odyssey, and then I'll believe in that.
Yeah, I just
again.
watched Coneheads, and I'm sure that's where we're headed.
Best space. Well, Spaceballs is my favorite
Spaceballs
space
is
movie.
great. Yeah.
It's my favorite. It's not only my favorite space movie. It's maybe my favorite one of that and Wayne's World. Are
Wayne's
like
World is
probably.
the shit, dude. Dude,
It's
that's,
such a funny movie.
that was arguably the first
Still.
podcast, maybe. Right?
Wayne's
Kind of.
Yeah, that's like what Tom Green was doing in the 90s in his
Yeah.
basement with the fucking couch and like the table
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
It's crazy. I remember watching Wayne's World and being like, man, that'd be cool to do that. Even if it was just to your local, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the whole thing was that they never aspired to be the big thing that it became. You know what I
Right.
mean? That was the whole story. But yeah,
That's the
Wayne's
dream.
World's great.
Yeah. You
I
have
mean,
a podcast too, though.
Yeah, I haven't been consistent. I mean, I was kind of getting back into it. The leg, I'm pretty much mended now, but I got to be more focused. I get like, I'm bad with planning it, and then I'll be like, ooh, I'm free. Let me do podcast today. But I'm like, no, it won't happen because I'm either too tired or
Yeah.
I don't have a guest or like.
Yeah. Definitely got to plan it, put it in the calendar, just treat it like a show.
Yeah, I think I've got it because I have daily reminders for things to do for comedy and writing and other things, and if I don't do them, I'm like, fuck, I didn't do it today. But I don't have that for podcast. I do have it for podcasts, but I completely ignore it.
Yeah.
I just have to be more diligent. But I think once I get a little more mobile, like I'm able to go up and down steps now without like having to have someone carry something for me.
Right.
So that'll probably. I think I don't know.
It takes time to like get the format and get the flow down and also
Yeah.
make it part of your thing. But I find that for me, like I had like a ton of success after I started the podcast, and it felt like I had something to tell people that I was doing. It felt like the internet. You could it's like, yeah, I have a thing every week and it's like consistent or whatever. And then through that, people start to hear of you, and then you get booked on more stuff, or
Yeah.
or people that are notable or maybe higher up than we are in the game will like come and do an interview with you, and then you could show that to people and be like, hey, now you should come on too because this
Yeah.
person did it. It kind of opens up a lot of doors. It's just another thing outside of stand up to bring you back to stand up, though.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's just an advertisement for your comedy, basically.
Yeah, and I mean, I love broadcasting. Like I used to watch. My dad had like a gospel hour TV show.
No shit.
Yeah,
You
and he
a
would-
preacher's son.
No.
Oh.
Like gospel singer.
Okay, your dad was a singer.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
even
he would-
cooler, dude.
and did-
Fuck yeah.
Christian rock star.
Fuck yeah, Christian rock star, Jesus rock, dude.
Yeah, dude. No, and not like cool, like
Like opera, like opera.
yes, like
Oh,
suits.
Damien.
No, it wasn't like gay
little
and
twang.
Catholic.
It wasn't gay.
No, it was like
That
southern
was a gay
gospel.
impression of a guy
Fine.
singing.
Yeah, it wasn't gay. It was very cool and
He's
manly.
doing
actually.
bluegrass for the Lord.
Just
No.
stop on my toast.
I'm just. It was like, what was it? It was like Southern God, like a quartet.
Okay.
Like four. That's five. Is that
Yes.
five or whatever? Quartet. Yeah, like five. So you have like different parts, and it's very like.
It's like, oh, sister, where art thou?
orchestral. Like it's very boomy, and that was the shit he was into. So
That's
he
kinda
dragged
cool.
me around to do that all the time.
Oh my god, that must have been a fun childhood. Kind of weird though.
It was crazy. Not too crazy. I think for the most part, I think my parents were pretty earnest. Like, have you ever seen The Righteous Gemstones?
Fuck yeah, it's a great show.
I mean,
Danny
they
McBride
weren't-
is the man.
Yeah, he's
so
incredible.
funny.
Dude, Walton Goggins.
Yes, dude.
God, Uncle Baby Billy.
Yeah,
Fucking
Baby Billy, dude.
Uncle Baby Billy's like the best character on that show.
Dude, that made me like actually saw him in a couple other things, and I was like, I'm gonna watch this because he's in it. Actually,
He's in Fallout now.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I watched.
he's
I
like
started
the
the
best
first
character.
episode.
he's the ghoul.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like the intro scene to Fallout, I watched that. I was like, yo, this is gonna be sick.
Dude, my girlfriend was trying to watch Fallout with me, and she like was like, "What is this?" And she was like wanting to watch it, and then I was like, "This is like in the game, you could be anybody you want." And she didn't really understand like the whole, like the plot line. She's like,
Can you be anybody you want in? It's not.
It was just the characters are weird.
Okay.
She didn't get like the storyline. It was showing you from everybody's perspective, right?
Got
It was like
yeah.
a bunch of different because you can be the
There's
ghoul,
like 3 protagonists.
or you can be the
whatever.
yeah. There was multiple different people, and I think it was
Yeah.
a little confusing, the show itself.
Mm.
It wasn't like the what's the other one, The Last of Us. That was a little more easy to follow, which was a cool
Yeah,
series too.
I never watched any of that.
I liked it.
I love Pedro Pascal. I don't know. I missed it.
He was cool. The game was cool too. I liked it.
That's right. It's a game.
Yeah, that's what
Drew
they're doing
informs
now.
me of a lot of game stuff.
You remember when we
Yeah.
were younger, and I think for a long time it was like you would see like a play or a book gets turned into a movie.
Mhm.
Now they're like, no, it's a video
It's the
game.
era of the video game movies and shows. Yeah.
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 They finally hit a good one, I think, with The Last of Us. It was like the first really good video game adaptation.
Yeah.
What do we have before that? Silent Hill. Not good.
Sucked.
It was a shitty movie, and that was maybe the best
Resident
one. at that
Evils
point.
were good. The first couple were pretty good. They got weird.
Yeah.
It got crazy when they were trying to. Yeah, it got pretty
I'm
weird.
too close to the source. I was just like fucking pushing my glasses up the whole time. Like, this isn't the game.
yeah. I feel that. Yeah, you like nerd out. on it. Yeah, like,
This
yeah,
is bullshit.
they just stole the name.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Why is the world ending?
This is
Well,
a fucking disgrace. Dude. That's funny.
yeah, I was too nerdy to like the Resident Evil movies. They may have been awesome. I don't know.
I
Gotcha.
get it though. Like in the Hobbit, they had that character in the Hobbit, the movie Hobbit. They had the character who was like sort of a weird adaptation between the character from the book Tom Bombadil. He might be in the trilogy or something, but it was like him mixed with like this bear. It wasn't Tom Bob. They didn't call him. It had a different name. It was like a character
Or the
that they
shapeshifter thing.
morphed two characters into one character.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
I mean, it worked. It was cool because Tom Bombadil was kind of just like this app. Like he didn't give a shit about anything. Like he was like almost. He didn't care either way.
Yeah.
Like it didn't matter to him because he was above it all. Like, you know, it'd be like, why would he be interested in like anything that happens? He doesn't care.
Right.
So, but that was a little like probably too difficult to understand for like a 10-minute scene. So they like
Yeah,
made him a
explaining
bear.
Tom Bombadil himself would take. It would have to be the entire scene of them being like.
I mean, they could make a whole movie about him. He was a pretty cool character.
That's the
At
problem
one-
with Hollywood.
But he did sort of. I may be misremembering, but I think he did sort of hold them there for a little while. Like he didn't want them to leave.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm nerding out. See, I get it though. I get this.
This was The Hobbit or The Lord of the Rings?
That was The Hobbit.
Okay.
It was The Hobbit. Because didn't they do? Was it when they did The
remade
Hobbit?
The
Was
Hobbit.
it 2 Hobbits? Well, there were 2 movies.
I
weren't
think there were 2, but they
Yeah.
were like prequels to Lord of the Rings. Am I right about that?
Yeah, The Hobbit
Came way
happens.
before. Okay.
Yeah. I liked all of it, and I liked what the stuff they did on Amazon too. People were like, it sucked. I'm like, it didn't. It was actually pretty good.
Did they remake it or
No, they just did. There's another book.
Prequel.
It's gonna get nerdier. There's another book, and there's a bunch of books by Tolkien, but there's one called the Silmarillion, I think, and it's the story of Galadriel and before her too.
Okay.
But it's. Do you remember her from
No.
Kate Blanchett plays
Elf
her.
lady.
The
Okay.
elf, the all power. It's
The
like
hot
The
elf
one that's
lady?
not Liv Tyler.
her. Yeah, her as like a child and young adult, and like all of her story, and Elrond. It's like Elrond is young, and it's like
That's everything also now outside of being an adaptation as a prequel too. They're like, just
Yeah.
set it 500 years before the thing that everybody likes.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Tolkien has so many little side stories that they could make tons of movies. They probably have made movies out of the little side stories.
That's what they're
that
doing
he's
with
in.
Game of Thrones now. They got the dragon thing or whatever. That's from like a short story in a much
he wrote.
larger like in universe.
Yeah, I didn't watch
story.
that. I heard that was good too. I
Dude,
didn't
once the
watch it.
spider webs off like that, I become uninterested.
It's a
They did
lot.
it to Walking
Everything
Dead.
is a whole universe now. There
Yeah.
can't just be a movie.
Right,
It
dude.
has to launch like a 25 movie franchise.
Marvel fucking ruined it for all of us.
Yeah.
But the thing about Tolkien, though, sorry to bring it back to him, is it's the whole spider web. It's already there. It's not like they're gonna make it up. It's there to just be read and react. Like I feel like a lot of the comic book shit, they just make it up to keep it going.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
Tolkien did write a full world
It's
history and like
extensive.
an entire religion very diligently laid out. It's a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
Tolkien was
his-
a fucking lunatic, honestly. I bet it would have been a nightmare to have a beer with. He was like, you don't understand. So like the aliens and the fucking the angels and what do they call
And
like
the hobbits.
Gandalf is like some sort of an angel deity thing, and there's like tears to the. It's like a
Oh
whole-
yeah.
So this
Well,
is
he was a
basically-
pretty good.
Yeah.
I think he had a really good relationship with his wife and family. His son spent his whole life doing his cleaning up and organizing all of his father's work.
Yeah.
He wrote so much. It was just like strewn around, and he was gone. And his son's dead too. I think his grandson's doing it now. So it's like, I don't know,
When were these books written? Right after World War II.
the 20s.
Dude, in 100
This
years,
is
it's gonna be a
pre-world.
religion.
Yeah, pre-World War II.
Yeah, it's bordering it right now.
Just like Elrond.
Cons are just
right?
going to
We
turn
never
into
saw
super
that.
churches.
Yeah.
All
We
nerd
never
shit.
saw Scientology coming.
Yeah.
Right? It's like
And it
just
started from like a sci-fi
It's huge.
thing.
Is it still a big
Bro,
thing?
It's pretty
huge,
big.
especially in like LA.
They'll
or
come calling.
They got a
That's what
church
we were
here,
talking
too?
about.
There's one here.
I got a pamphlet from them.
Yeah, don't let them watch this episode. They'll come knocking.
Hey guys.
Scientology.
Yeah. We don't need your fucking science.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
Jesus
Trust
Christ.
the science.
That's probably what they tell you too. As they're fucking, you have to blow them, and as you're laying in a coffin, and you fucking celebrities are coming on you and shit.
Yeah.
You
It's
guys
wild
believe
to
in
see
the
it.
Illuminati? You guys think that
But
happens?
okay, if you're like a young hot actor or actress, let's just
Hey, dude, you don't.
let's
have
just
to,
speak in
you don't have to
hypotheticals.
speak
here.
about me like that.
If you're a young hot person,
John's like, listen,
Actor, actress,
he's like,
right
I'm
here.
putting a production together. So.
I'm right here.
because here's the thing: if you go to a big, powerful church, somebody in there is going to try and fuck you too.
Yeah,
So, I mean, pick the one that'll put you in a movie.
dude,
At
I
least.
love that attitude.
I mean, Kurt, what are you going to do?
Use what God gave you. Is that what you're saying?
That's right, dude.
Use that. Give your God-given talents. to
Yeah.
it.
No, I'm just saying you're gonna give them up. So
Yeah.
why not just get don't sell yourself short as well.
True. No,
You can do better than God, is what I'm saying. You can do Hollywood.
John says, "Me too." How about why not?
You can do you can do better than God. You can do Hollywood.
yeah, dude, that's the future. Is the why not movement?
Why not?
Why not fucking
No,
make yourself a career?
Actually, I take it all back. I'm kind of a huge prude. I don't never want anyone I know to do
We're
that.
cutting that part out.
Yeah.
No, leave
I gotta
it.
pee. I gotta pee.
Pee. We gotta pee. I peed earlier.
20 minutes left.
When I want to talk about the bathroom when I get back, I have some fun comments about the bathroom. It's a very nice bathroom. That's another burp. Sorry, I'm burping in the house, man.
Stink up the whole house.
Let them rip.
Let a rip, tater chip.
Did you guys already pause them?
Yeah, he was taking a piss.
Pause the camera. the worst.
Are you?
Dude, do you ever feel like when you're taking a whiz, you're whizzing out more than you drank that day? There's,
Like it's just built up in there somehow.
I don't know where my body's making it, dude. I mean, I only had a Diet Coke. I just peed way more than 12 ounces. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is happening?
What'd you eat today? There's water in that.
I haven't had anything to eat today, actually.
All
Yeah,
dry goods.
You haven't had nothing
I'm
to eat.
fasting. I'm
I
fasting.
had
bust-
grains
look, you're
and
busting
tortilla
out, dude.
chips.
I am, dude. I'm busting out the seams, dude. Hey, do you think we'll need to get you like a chair or something for the stage tonight? You
I
wanna
can stand, but
stay
I
up
mean
for a
maybe
fucking half hour?
I don't know. I have a little scooter that I've been using.
Please, you have a Rascal?
No, it's
I wish.
I wish, dude. I wish. I
dude,
had
that's so hot.
No, it's like a little scooter that like with a wheel, but it's manual. It doesn't have an engine in it.
Are you glad that you don't have a really sweet one? Because then you just slowly like start to lean into the injury thing, and you're like, I mean, I might be fucked up for life, right? Like if I
Dude,
need
if
to
I-
ride the scooter or get handicap parking.
Well, dude, the scooter, even though it's more awkward and uncomfortable, it's fast, dude. I can
Yeah.
fly around. We did a roast battle, and I was on it, and this kid, what's his name from Knoxville? Andrew McCaffrey.
Something like
Shout out, he's a very funny guy from Knoxville. You should connect with the Knoxville crew if you don't know those guys.
No, yeah, I'd
they're
love to have
fucking
them come up and
killer,
do some
dude.
shows, yeah.
They're very funny, and they're like, I think they're wanting to get out too. But we did a roast battle, and he said, "You're the only guy who broke your leg and got faster." I think that was the dude.
We got like hard floors, and he comes zooming by on.
Oh, dude, I'm
thing
like
in the-
zipping
the
on that
house,
thing.
yeah.
The dog's like scrambling to get out of the way.
That's great.
Yeah,
Fuck
we
yeah,
did.
man.
Dude, this is a nice house.
Dude, this is
You got a
so
great
nice.
house, man.
Yeah, Logan, you got a great place here, bud.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
This is the life. Yeah.
She doesn't deserve to live in this house with you.
That's right, dude.
You're fine. You're
He
new.
said, he just grunted.
She doesn't. She doesn't deserve none of this. This is nice, dude. You could probably trick a dude into living here.
Multiple dudes.
I just moved from West Hollywood. I could have done.
You were trying. You're trying to get away from dudes trying to live with you.
Yeah. He's like, I had plenty of roommates back in LA.
Yeah. LA's just full of guys trying to live with you.
I was getting away from them.
Hot guys, too.
Come
Dude.
off with a stick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Your house is like decorated very nicely.
Thanks. Yeah.
It's not too masculine.
Yeah. I lived in Gay Central, so I had to be like, you know.
Yeah. You've got everything you need, but not too much. A woman obviously doesn't live here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your bathroom is awesome, dude.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I like the little touches, like the arches and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little creepy though. I don't know if you've been downstairs. The family who lived here, they had 6 children. And the guy like jury rigged the house to accommodate 6 kids. So it's like a little kid dungeon down there. It feels a little creepy for
Sounds
me.
perfect for
You
this
live
guy.
above
Holy
the man
shit,
daycare.
dude.
This guy's like, he's all about kid dungeons.
Yeah, I didn't know you had that, dude. We could have been filming down there the
Drew's
whole time.
like, let me move in.
the
The
Hobbit
kid
part-
dungeon.
The
Does it
Hobbit
still
part
have
3, dude.
the train tracks, town carpeting or whatever? Like
Yeah,
that?
dude. I hope
Dr.
Tolkien
Doc-
writes about that place.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
The kids dungeon.
It's a little keeper elf factory.
Frodo.
Yeah, dude.
I don't like going down there. It's creepy. It feels weird.
Bro, do you think something happened here? Is this like a haunted?
No,
fucking-
no, I know the landlord owns the house, so I met him. Like I met the kids and stuff.
Oh, wait, so you didn't buy it? Oh, you saw
No,
okay. You're
They all
Thank God.
survived.
Holy shit.
This is a nice house, though.
Yeah, I do like it.
It's a nice part of town too.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh no, it just feels creepy living here.
Do you want to jump in, Logan?
I guess I could.
Come on, dude. Get in
Yeah,
here.
scooch in, brother.
Get in here, dude. We only got like 15 minutes left. We gotta head to the venue. We are doing a show tonight, the Jokes and Folks Comedy Club.
Jokes and queefs.
And then
Equip
tomorrow,
your
well, this won't be out
crutches.
for a week. Can we say what's happening tomorrow, John? Is that okay? Can we talk about that? Or
Yeah,
should
yeah, we can talk.
We
about
can talk about that? So, yeah, tomorrow we'll be opening for David Lucas tomorrow in Lexington.
Probably one of the greatest roast comics of all time.
Bro, it's
They're in
crazy.
contention.
I think I asked him last night if he would be down to roast, because at the end he's been bringing people up on stage and roasting them.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And I was like, "Are you gonna?" He said I'd do it at every show. So I was like, "Do you want to roast some of the comics?" He's like,
Please,
"Maybe
dude.
we'll see."
That'd be
He
great.
said, "We'll see." So we'll see.
All right, yeah, we don't
But-
want to.
Dude, it's something master at work.
All right, this is something that's fun that happened to me the other day. So I was at work, and then David Lucas messaged me on Instagram, but he thought I was you.
Oh my god! God.
Because I get a message from him, and I'm like, dude, that's so cool. What the fuck could this be? And then I looked, and he was like, hey, how are the ticket sales for fucking Sunday? And I was like,
Is that why you've been asking me all week? You really?
I was like, I think you want to get a hold of Jon Bass. That's the guy who works for the Don't Tell Lexington.
We do look a lot alike.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
actually gonna kill you, and he's gonna take your identity.
We're just
I'm
fat,
gonna be you.
fat whites named John. I don't
Wait,
think,
can I just pretend to have died?
Yeah.
I'd be totally cool with that.
Yeah, that's
to
really funny.
have
You guys, I mean, you could have like
we're probably cousins somewhere.
For sure, bro. When down south,
body double thing going.
yeah, when you're down south, it's not like you have a big pool to choose from.
Yeah.
My mom was born in a barn in Stanton, Kentucky.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude.
Really? My mom's from Danville.
Danville?
I lived there for like 6
no
years.
way.
Yeah, dude.
My grandpa used to be the mayor of Danville, Kentucky.
No fucking way. What was his name?
Buggy. That's
This was like a long time ago.
The mayor.
Alex
Buggy the
Stevens.
mayor, dude.
I knew him as Buggy. Yeah.
That's really
You called
funny,
your
though.
granddad Buggy?
Buggy.
Why did you call him Buggy?
Isn't that like a Southern thing? You all have like nicknames for your grandparents. I thought that was a my grandma was Mama.
Mama.
Everybody
Buggy.
says
I've
Mama.
never heard of
Yeah.
Buggy.
Yeah, I think somebody called him, couldn't speak like a baby. It was like Baggy, and that became his name.
Buggy.
Did your
Yeah.
grandpa also have a kid dungeon
Yeah.
No.
inside the mayor's office?
Why? Wow.
We're doing a hit piece on your grandpa. Actually.
Yeah, I
That's
call
why
my
brought him in.
grandpa Hot Kisses.
That was his nickname.
Oh God.
Old wet lips.
Yeah.
you know,
Old wet
well,
lips.
well, welcome, old wet lips. We actually have your grandpa here. Bring him out.
Oh no!
Johnny's grandkids are gonna call him Blue Chew.
yeah, dude. It's old Blue Chew.
Oh, shoot y'all coming in.
Blue Chew,
I'll
Blue Chew.
shoot y'all.
They're gonna cry, Blue Chew.
Yeah, dude. That's my Indian name. Is Blue Chew, actually.
Yeah, your bathroom. I like. You guys have like a big toilet. I like that. That's
Oh, yeah?
a big bed.
Big
I didn't
toilet.
shit in it, but like I recognize.
You're welcome to.
As a bigger guy, I was like, that's a big basin. Like that's
That's a nice shitting toilet.
that's a good toilet. If-
My parents' house, they have like really low toilets. It's weird. It's like you're swatting in the
no,
woods every time you shit. Yeah, and they're
not
small too. It's like a really old house too. But
I hate
Squatty
old toilets.
potties, dude.
yeah,
Old toilets were not prepared for like new bodies.
yeah.
No, you're not wrong.
The doorways are small, and the toilets, they're not ready for our logs.
These old toilets are out of here.
They're not
dude.
ready for our modern logs, man.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I'm huge. So I'm 6'4", 275. So like, if I go in someone's small bathroom, bro, like my knees are on the wall. Like, especially those old bathrooms where it's really tight and it's in between the shower and the sink,
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
back in like this 2x2 square, bro. It's so bad. I have to stand up to wipe my ass. You know what I mean? Dude? Like, it's like pants down in the air.
Wait, you stand completely up to wipe your ass?
I don't, but in those situations, sometimes you
You
have to.
I always lay flat on my stomach on the floor. Get as low as I possibly can.
Papa, come in here.
I hang over.
Yeah.
I just wipe on the corner of the sink, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Like
So
a bear.
loofah?
Oh,
no more
tree.
using my bathroom.
I changed my mind about you shitting in there, but thanks for recognizing the base.
Do you go through the legs or around?
Around.
I go to the back.
I go through the legs.
Wait, how do you go back?
Like, what do you mean?
You have to. You're supposed to go
You
front
lift
to
ball.
back.
You lift ball, right? It's
so
a two-handed job.
It's through.
His balls have a pinstripe on them.
Yeah, it's
from
like this.
Pulling that to the front.
Yeah, but so you're going back to front. You're wiping back to front.
How
Am
else?
It's like muscle memory.
Don't touch your mouth if
It's
you
not
are.
like you can get a yeast. It's not like you can get a yeast infection on
The
your.
taint is
Yeah,
tainted.
Yeah, but it can get in your ball area. I mean, I guess you're right.
But I
No
mean,
one
it's
will
going to
know.
get to the top area either way. I guess you don't want it near your balls.
I mean, you're probably doing
There's
fine,
mustard
dude.
gas
I don't
in
think
no
I need to
man's
tell
land, dude.
you.
It's
You've been going this long.
You're probably fine.
You've been doing. You've
Yeah.
been sorry to spit, but you've been grabbing your fucking. You've been lifting your balls and moving them and wiping your ass that long.
You go like spread eagle.
Why would you change? Yeah, why
I
would
have
you
a
change it now?
I have a cheap bidet thing but
The days
it's
are clutch.
but it's not heated, so it's rough.
It's like
and
a
weird.
clamp onto the toilet kind.
Yeah.
It's like a.
I love it,
like a
dude.
Just
YouTube
squirt
ad
your ass with
today.
Oh,
cold
yeah.
water. After you're done.
I got it during COVID because I thought we were gonna run out of toilet paper.
Oh yeah, I
And I
remember
was
that.
like, not me, bitch. I'm gonna stay clean.
Dude, that would have been a good stock to buy into during COVID. No
That's
one ever thinks about that.
Such a
Yo,
weird.
you bought into bidet stock?
Yeah.
yeah, I
would've
mean
been.
that's how I became a millionaire.
Oh shit!
This
The house that.
is how I became what you see for
Dude,
you.
comedy's a labor of love at this point. You know
I'm really
what saying?
bidet is my main thing. Is
Right.
comedy's just a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a hobby. But
No, bidets are. When I lived in Japan, like I was like, this is the greatest shit ever.
Yeah, they look at us like savages because we don't have them
yeah,
everywhere.
they call me Bobby Bidets. I mean,
Bobby
that's what
Bidets.
everybody calls me. Isn't that what
You
you
do
have?
look like a Bobby, actually. I can totally see
Yeah,
that.
for sure, bro. Bobby Bidets.
Johnny Bobby Woods.
Come down to yeah, dude. Never trust a man with 2 first names. You don't want to do that.
That's also a common Southern thing.
What if you have a dad with 2 first names?
He's a bad man. Probably not in
Can't
your
be
life.
trusted.
Can't be trusted. Your mom left
Can't
him
be
for a
trusted.
reason.
You have to
Yeah.
train to fight him one day.
Your mom left you. Your mom left you with him for a reason.
Dude, I love the idea that you have to fight your dad someday, though.
You have to train
That should
to
be-
cross the. Yeah, to become a man.
Did you guys
have to
ever
beat
fight
him.
your dads?
No, I never did.
Did you?
I challenged him once, and he backed down, dude.
He did.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
nice.
it's
You
my
got
favorite
lucky,
memory with
dude.
him.
I think when
Honestly, he probably would have beat the shit out of me, but
When
it
I-
felt cool in the moment.
I think when I was 18, I was being probably a real dickhead, if I'm really being honest, to my mom. But she's crazy. And I think I called her a bitch or something. And my dad, like, tried to hit me. And I, like, blocked it. And I was like, I'll fucking beat your ass.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
And nothing happened.
that was the first time you got your leg.
Yeah.
That was the first time. But he probably could have he probably still could have whooped me. Because, like, he's like a farm guy. And he grew up
Oh, yeah, farm
fighting.
fights.
He had a big, my uncle's a big dude and they would fight all the time.
Yeah, you're just a bundle.
Yeah,
Of hay.
I'm just a
barn.
I'm just a fat little, almost gay kid.
Yeah, he looked at your mom like, you think this little fucking
Yeah, he's like,
this little fat fucking
yeah, I
goober's
can't.
gonna beat me?
Yeah, no, I don't think I could have.
That's so funny that normally he would have like had to show off in front of his lady, but the fact that it was his offspring, he was like, I told you he was feisty. I
Yeah,
told you he was a good one.
yeah, he let me have that. He let me have that W.
He let you win.
He
yeah.
did.
That's good stuff. Dude.
It's weird when you get older and you're like, you look up to your dad like as a big tough guy, and then they get older and frail, and like, you know, now I have to take care of my parents. It's a very strange thing. I don't know. If you,
Mhm.
Everything is smaller when you're older. You know, you see buildings you used to hang out in or houses, and you're like, you grow up in this house, and you're like, damn, it was so much bigger
Yeah.
when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's great. Are your both your parents still alive?
yeah, yeah.
Yours too?
Mine are both dead.
Okay. Yeah.
What about you?
My mom's alive.
Mine is too, unfortunately.
Hell yeah.
I love my parents, but like, yeah, it's. I wish I lived a little further away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it'll get on your nerves.
Yeah, but they need someone to take care of them. So.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I mean, when they get older, like, you know, hopefully you can. I don't know. I still think there's things you can learn from your parents, maybe.
Yeah, every now and then I'll get a gold. A little. Otherwise, my dad just complains about Biden all the time. It's like,
Joe Biden?
oh yeah, Biden.
Jabad.
Joe Biden, you crazy.
Like, what did I learn from my parents? That Biden sucks.
Biden sucks. Trump forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Trump's king.
Those are the basics that you need to know. And dude, he's coming back, bro, with a fucking vengeance too. Big
He's-
T-Dog,
He
dude.
just got charged. Dude's got more street cred than ever.
Definitely gonna
I think it
win.
worked to his favor. Yeah.
I think so too, dude. Do you guys know also, since he was a president, if he gets sentenced to prison, the Secret Service has to go to the prison?
Oh yeah, yeah.
No,
That's
Yeah, dude.
that's insane. Just
How
let him
funny
out
is
of
that?
prison.
That's kind
Yeah.
of wild.
I don't know who it was. I was on a podcast, but it may have been Tim Dillon.
Yeah, he gets Secret Service
He-
for life, right? Just
Yeah,
wherever.
everybody does who's ever been in office.
Even if you're in jail,
Yeah, dude.
that's they should just be like,
Yeah, so if he drops a soap in the shower, the Secret Service agents jump on it. You know?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
here's what they do: they let him go to jail, but he gets to make it Trump jail.
Oh, it's gonna be like Pablo Escobar
Trump
jail.
Tower jail.
He's gonna
Oh,
build
yeah,
a
for
jail
sure.
in
No,
Kentucky.
he'll just turn Mar-a-Lago into a jail.
Yeah, yeah.
in the world.
Like, look, I'm gonna.
Safest jail.
I need to be here.
Yeah,
It's so secure. I can't do it.
That's a terrible job.
DeSantos
I know.
DeSantos will waive all the property tax, anything, just so to let him do it.
Yeah, I hope
I don't
so.
know. I think they all suck.
Yeah, I hope Donnie Escobar fucking
Who's
kills it.
that?
Donnie Escobar.
Donald Trump.
Oh, Donnie
Yeah,
Escobar.
yeah. That would be sick though if he builds his own prison, dude. I'm not
If
gonna
he
lie.
ends up being like a kingpin making plays from prison, I mean, it's a cool little arc.
He's still gonna be
It's
running the country
basic.
from prison, dude.
It's basically that nightmare scene from Back to the Future Part 2.
No,
where
Biff.
Biff has like
Oh yeah,
runs
yeah.
everything.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's
He is
literally
Donald
what's
Trump
going
is
on.
Biff. That is like
Holy
such a
shit,
good
dude.
comparison. Yeah.
That's what everybody was saying. They're like, oh, it's gonna be like a nightmare world or whatever, and it was like, I don't know. He says some funny shit sometimes.
We're gonna have to watch.
It's like-
He's gonna.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
it wasn't as scary as I
that
thought it
bad.
was gonna be going into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the fucking media perpetuated this fucking insane idea that
It was
gonna turn us
funny.
into World War III.
When the pandemic started, he was like, I heard bleach kills it. What if you just shoot bleach up? I was like, yeah, that's actually great.
Sometimes I can't tell if it's hot takes or him being silly or if he's just saying it to get views.
It's a good way to thin out the
I don't think
voting
he
crowds.
I don't even, yeah,
Everybody
you're
just
right.
shoot up bleach.
He's just spitballing, man.
I don't think he has a PR guy either. I think
He's riffing.
Oh, he's
Yeah, yeah.
he
His life is
suggested
one
that we-
big riff.
D Trump is like the crowd work king.
He is a comedian.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen him like workshop stuff? Like when he was coming up with his nickname for DeSantis, the first one you see him do a speech, and he called DeSantis like Meatball Ron or something.
Oh, really?
And people were like, that's not very funny. And then the next one, he came up with a different name, like just did lameness or some
He was
shit.
talking about DeSantis' wife and shit. Too.
Yeah, and that killed. And then he would use that at every speech after that. He's a comic, like
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
What didn't he just find out their wife's name and then say like if their name's like
And you just anyone.
Mary, like fucking Bloody Mary or whatever.
yeah. That's it. Like an Italian guy, like the way that an Italian guy just attaches something onto the. Yeah, that's funny.
It's pretty funny.
He's a fucking shit.
It is all like third grade level, but it's with the confidence of a man who's made like millions of bucks. So he's like, "You're a big stinky doo-doo head. I heard it. Everyone knows it."
Everyone knows. Yeah, it's very convincing too because I started to believe that they're a doo-doo head
Yeah.
also, even though it's absurd to think.
It's like the most base level stuff.
Like,
Joe,
yeah.
sleepy, boring. It's like he is pretty
Nancy
sleepy and boring.
Pelosi.
I could send that
He
to
is-
you behind.
What does he call Nancy Pelosi? Dirty.
Nasty Nancy.
Nasty Nancy.
Nasty
God, that's
Nancy.
funny.
Nasty Nancy. That was he was
It's like
workshop on that one.
WWF. It's like you're just like, oh shit, yeah. It's
Yeah.
like those interviews they used to.
Well,
do,
it
like,
has gone
saying-
full like pro wrestling now. Even
Yeah.
when the C-SPAN of like Congress hearings, they're getting loud and yelling at each
Yeah.
other, and they're bringing props in and stuff.
Should we start writing tags for Trump and like sending it to him?
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
for
yeah.
stuff to say to people.
I mean, he probably has
roast
like
for people.
he probably has like comedy writers, like writers who are just
We'd
specifically
love to
like,
punch
writing.
this up.
Dude,
for you,
that's
Tom.
going to be
Yeah.
the trajectory of all the roast battlers that fall off in comedy. They're just going to go into politics and start like.
I hope
I mean,
so.
I would write for Donald Trump. I mean,
This is a pretty good credit too.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty good credit.
I mean, any big like a presidential. I'd do either
All right,
one.
but before we go, because we do have a show to get to. Before we go, let's give our predictions for the race for the presidential election this year, and then we can close out with that. I'm going to say the Big T's coming back. I think it's good for ratings. I think it's good for America. I think the news, everybody talks shit about him. I think wants him to be in office because then they can continue to push this clickable fucking media that made them so much money when he was in office. What do you say, John? You think he's coming back?
Yeah, he'll probably win. I sincerely don't want him to, just because I do think he's a not an honest man. And
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
and I mean, I don't, like, and people are like, well, that's not, well, you should like, yeah, I mean, like, I would never support Rand Paul
Yeah.
because his neighbor kicked his ass in front of their whole neighborhood.
Oh, I didn't know about
I would. I'll never vote for him
That's
for
so
that
funny.
simple reason.
Oh, yeah, that did
He
happen.
started a fight with his neighbor, and then his neighbor beat his ass. To me, that's not a quality that I want my leader to have. And
Damn, that's funny.
Trump, likewise, he's very petty, and he's just like kind of a dirty old guy. And I mean, he is funny, and Joe Biden sucks, and it'll probably be funnier if he wins. But I'm not going to vote for him. And I don't really care because it's not going to change my life at all, probably. Unless he revokes Obamacare, but I already broke my ankle, so it's paid for.
I think it's the healthiest attitude. People care way too much.
But yeah, he'll probably win. I probably will vote for. Jon Bass is officially endorsing Robert Kennedy Jr.
Oh, RFK is a good candidate.
I'm just gonna write him
Shitting
in.
things
I've
up.
been
I like that.
I write in my uncle for every election anyway, so I mean I throw my vote away anyway.
That's so funny. You cast your uncle as the.
For anything I don't know what to vote for, I just write my uncle's name. He's not he should not be in charge of
What if he
anything.
actually gets elected to something?
He's not even in charge of his own life. I
That's
think.
so funny.
But I write him in, or somebody from like childhood, like this, like a janitor or somebody. I'll write their name in.
What about you, Drew? What's your
I
prediction
think
for the election?
voter turnout will be at an all-time low. I'm not voting. That's my official
Think people are just
endorsement.
done with it?
My endorsement is for nobody. Why start now?
I might not vote.
There's a lot of immigrants coming into this country that are probably going to be voting for the right, I think.
Yeah,
Maybe.
very religious.
Can they?
Regardless
Can immigrants
of-
vote?
Yeah.
I'll figure it
I think
out.
they can vote.
I think regardless who wins, we're gonna get Insurrection Part 2. It's gonna be fun. I'll be front row.
June 7th,
Hopefully it's
baby.
hopefully it's a prequel.
Yeah, it's gonna be a prequel. we're gonna go break open all those cages on the border. Let them sort it out.
Yeah,
Freedom.
That's funny.
One way or
Freedom
the other.
and free.
Yeah.
What
Insurrection Part Dos.
What about you, Logan? What do you think? Prediction?
I think it'll probably be Trump.
Yeah.
But I think we should just take all politicians and put them on a rocket ship and shoot it into the sun. That's my.
Yeah.
Just get rid of them. Just start over.
Somebody's got to slick talk these people and take their money, and I feel like that's a job that has to be had in society. It's always been going on since the beginning of time. Like,
Yeah.
give me your shillings and we'll take care of it. And people are so mindless and spineless that I feel like they need direction. They're, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they're just
A
fucking
lot of
droning
people
on.
are riding for presidential candidates now, like their football teams. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's fun though.
Yeah, people get like very heated. It's fucking.
It's entertaining. At the end of the day, it's really
It's okay,
fun
yeah,
to
if you look
watch.
at it like entertainment, you know.
It's
Some
fun to
people it's
watch.
like religion. They're like,
It's theater, dude. It's theater. It's like what we do, but way like more serious and way more stuff on the line.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
It's like if it's like just like all this, but if it mattered.
it mattered, dude. That's a great way to close. Thanks for watching the Morning Woods podcast. Logan,
Thanks for having
letting
us,
us use
man.
your studio. John, Drew, you guys are awesome. Let's go have a fun show.
Thanks for letting me.
Thanks for dropping in and letting us use the studio.